Okay, I was hoping that OBS wasn't going to crash there. It didn't. Hello, everybody. My name is David. You can call me Zen. Back to the stream. Playing Final Fantasy 16. I just ran because bottle, so I didn't have to run. So I'm just learning how out of shape I am. The gym more regularly now. You're out of breath. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Oh, and I need to fix right here. All right, last time caught up Gav? Name is like that. Sorry, I'm like, like I said, I'm never ready. Okay. So now that I'm in game, I can hear the game. Everything's all caught up with Gav. And basically, we are still going to pursue after the Dominant of Fire, Edge Dominant of Fire, because Clive right now has a very strong feeling that he is Ifrit, which would ultimately mean that he was the one who had the potential to have killed Joshua way back then, all 13 years ago.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Bill? Yeah?
Right.
Go to her, you fool.
Like, yeah, you're right.
Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
A good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Feel so bad for Clive. I really hope he can get himself out of this rut.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
But yeah, as a little bit of a... I don't anticipate streaming on Sundays very often. If I'm really enthralled with the game, I will do so.
It's true then. It really is you.
Mm-hmm. You look so cute. So pretty.
Clive. You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
Yep.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it.
That was all planned from
They
the
killed
start.
the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
Hard bargain.
And they call us dominants.
Like tools.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night,
What did he say?
the hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what
But
you
it's
told
13
me
years
is
have
true,
passed, right?
and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
I hate.
Sorry.
I'll see you
Be
soon,
wrong for
then,
that.
Clive.
Be wrong for that.
I should be ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
All right, so we have a variety of places that we can probably start going to. In this, let me get thingy first. But like I was mentioning before, the side quests I don't really have in any particular. Wait,
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Moogles are so adorable.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
Like I want to touch the little pom pom. Nectar the bowl.
Nectar, you say?
Nectar.
Clive. So it would seem.
This is so cute. I bang my pom
That
pom.
sounds-
Boom,
Painful.
boom, boom. That was cute. I like that. Already know. Oh yeah, I'd be happy to help. I don't know what you need help with per se, but actually, Diary, you bring up a good point. Like, y'all see the subtitles down there? Yeah. I got you. Yeah, like I said, I don't care about the side quests all that much, but I do them.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild meat.
So far, they aren't that hard. So we are going to be skipping every last little bit. But so far, other than that, I've been having a good time. I still think that honestly, some of the more funny beats game isn't very funny. But one thing that I did want to bring up while I'm thinking about it is that I went back. Right now, I'm in the hunt for some more thumbnails for the stream bods because I'm just using the game's official artwork as a placeholder thumbnail. That yes, I'm playing Final Fantasy 16, but I actually do want to use shots from the game itself in the making of the thumbnails. You guys can see that for part 1. Tell me why I went back and I just looked at yesterday's stream, and I didn't even think like and obviously this is assuming that you guys have probably played up to that point. The hooded guy that we're chasing, the alleged dominant of fire, he is looking like Themis from Final Fantasy 14.
These birds are needy.
And like I was like, this Themis looking all right. I guess they like this hairstyle then.
We just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
So the nurse, she implied that at least the way that I had interpreted it is that don't get too excited when she came back and they were like establishing plans to head out.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
So I was like, no, they're not going to get hot and dirty, or at least not right now. I imagine that those two are probably this game's canonical couple. If I were to get. You know, there might be some mystical charm to these side quests, but like, I don't know. This I actually think. Oh, I do actually have to go out to another region. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind starting off with a little bit of side questing. I think it's actually a little bit nice that we have a little bit of a side quest break, since I noticed that a lot of the more modern Final Fantasies don't tend to have a lot of those.
Someone's in trouble.
Yeah, just don't tend to have like a lot of side quests being but or not. And and I can not like formulate thoughts once up. I didn't mean to do that, but that works for me. There's a lot of spiders.
That's enough.
Oh wait, am I by myself currently? Oh no, okay, no, I have my dog. Game is balls to the wall gorgeous, and I can't. All right, we saved a random person in peril. Probably the person that we're looking for, which kind of works out. Oh, I didn't. Was no one going to tell me that I was just rich? No.
Soil then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Got my nose itching. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but obviously it's kind of gross, but like, feels like on the inside, visual hair like move, and
That should be enough.
But
I better get it back to the hideaway.
it is what it is. Where I go? Oh, and I can't use that for store. Chilling at? Oh, and I just had a quick little internet spike there. Good thing we I was supposed to say we're doing side quests for a second. That would suck. This is what happens when I'll say one of the things I just realized that this is the first time I'm actually streaming when it's relatively busy in my household. They have the VOD recording for that exact reason. Gives me something to work with if I need it. And with that, side quest done.
Glorious. When Martel
I don't know what we're growing, but I guess we're just some which honestly, the food looks kind of nice. And I think I've done every side quest up to this point. They haven't been super intrusive. So I'm a little bit happy about that. The last thing I need is like a super intrusive side
So
quest.
will it be? No scratches, all right?
I don't have enough burrite. Oh, but I already have this.
Yeah, that should do you.
Okay.
My best work, but it'll do.
I will say I don't want to use my only meteorite just quite yet.
Anything else?
Although I think I can buy them. Thoughts were get the story
What do you
progressing.
want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now,
It's so hot.
what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
So the thing that I really want. Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't actually sell material. What I really want isn't actually. Actually, I could see. I'll say, Dari, I could see that. I can see that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Off you go, then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
All right. You're just saying thank you to everybody.
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh?
Well, he's got to find
Rosaria
answers some
ain't
way,
what
right?
She used to be, Clive, and not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah,
I'd be lost without you.
yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
Come on, you can't let a man be sentimental.
You take care, all right? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him
Such a
my regards
goofball.
when he gets back.
I will.
Oh my god, look at her out. She's so pretty.
Waiting.
Ready, my lady?
So
Ready.
pretty. God. I actually really like her look. I'm just glad that the side quest didn't actually take as long as I thought it was going to. That's the other thing. I'm glad about that. A lot of locales so far in this game.
Rosaria.
So pretty.
It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
Trauma.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
Be able to head to Phoenix Gate here in a little bit. And I think it's actually really cool that we have a bit of so I'm guessing we're probably gonna only have one dominant in our party at a time.
Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Okay. Nice to know they got a plan and got their stories all. But I want stuff out in the environment. Hey, hold on, can I grab him? Oh no, I can't. Too big. I'm sorry. I wish that I could dodge like mid ability. I don't know if that's something I'll get the ability to do later, but I misplayed there. I did not mean to use Deadly Leap there. I meant to just smack him upside the head like that. Can we also talk about how tanky this guy is? Oh, Oh no, I messed up. That was my bad. Sorry, that was I just wanted the item.
Stay down.
I can go for some slow roasted crab or something like that if that's something that people... I truly just wanted the item that was over here. I don't even know what an item was. But these fights aren't too bad. I think that they're taking longer than I initially had anticipated for, but nothing too terribly. Oh, unfortunately, the grab range is not long, but leave my dog. I know what I'm doing. Yes, I truly love a lot of the fights in this game. I'll say I think that they did a fantastic job, especially like combining all of like the icon abilities into everything. Really good job. And I like that some of these areas have just kind of like the right, I think in my opinion, the right level of like just the right level of exploration. And to think that there are still other icons for me to get, I already feel like there's already quite a bit that I can do with both just Afrit and Garuda. Like, look at all that. I don't feel like I did like the smoothest job comboing, but you can't say that like that I'm not doing a bad job thus far. And it looks like we do have a side quest along the way. That's gonna be the first time I think that I've actually ran into a side quest out here in like more of the overworld type territory. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I thought that they're mainly just going to be side quests that primarily show up in the hideout, for example. But I mean, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Oh, maybe I should use the bridge.
Building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oh no, his carriage fell over.
Here.
So is this going to become an escort mission? Well, let's prioritize the quest right now because I... Okay, so this is a side quest that is giving big... But since you guys are heading over there anyway... But it's unfortunate. I'll say it is a little unfortunate that I normally stream as late as I do Diary, because I was about to say I think that these fights are pretty cool so far. Some of the more important story fights have been insane.
That's enough.
Oh, and hey, I leveled up for this. But yeah, it's gonna be a little bit hard, I think, for a lot of thumbnail making, like in my opinion, because one of the things that's been super tough has been
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
trying to balance how much story you want to give away in the thumbnail without intrusive is probably not the correct word that I would use, but like, you know, you've probably seen all those videos where it's like, oh, we're on part 5 and all of a sudden you like like the final boss in the thumbnail, and you're just like, huh? So I've been trying to work on trying to find an appropriate balance between the two. So my best answer for that is kind of to answer your question about fast travel. So these, you could fast travel to any of those big blue markers. So there's probably some more, seeing as this area is actually pretty big. There's probably another one somewhere in Martha's Rest, more than likely. But right now, I've just been kind of like casually exploring. Kind of hard to say with absolute certainty. Yeah. I like taking out a lot of these different monsters because I've noticed how much, like, we go through materials very, very fast. Especially since I'm actually taking my time and upgrading everything, because I imagine that there's probably going to be a trophy at some point, such that we'll be able to upgrade literally anything and everything. That is a lunge. I'll say that is a lunge range. One of the upgrades that I got, like, made the damage scale with its. I just wanted the item. Oh, 5. Unnecessary. Okay, Jill, you got some oomph to it. All right, girl. Crooked Nash's. Only thing that kind of sucks about exploring out like this earth, especially when we don't have to, is that so all the items, from what I can tell, I think get auto collected. Sometimes like trying to play like good and then trying to talk at the same time, it just don't happen. Oh, that was a bad, There we go. I guess those bulls drop black blood, which so far I've only seen in chests. So I'm glad that there is at least a little bit of a decent payoff with countering it and everything. Probably gonna be some more crabs over here if I had to guess. No? Well, don't mind if I do with that sharp fang. Let's see. We're going to probably head over here, then probably head over to Martha's Rest. Like I said, I'm not the biggest open world game person, but I don't mind having like these more expansive vistas, so to speak, in regards to that it's still relatively open for me to explore. I wonder how playing with most of the other icons are going to be. The only ones that I've had experience with are Phoenix, then Bruta, and then there was one more in the demo, Titan. And I'm guessing that that's about half of the... if I had to guess, that was probably about half of the icons available. Because, weirdly enough, and I always like just talking about the game in general, based on the way that the skill wheel is I'm guessing we're gonna get another one that's gonna take up this region, one that's gonna take up the bottom, and then two. So 1, 2. We're gonna get 4 more sets of icons. That is my theory at least. But that means that we get 4 more icons, and also, if we fully master an ability, we could use it while we're attuned to any of the icons. The combo potential absolutely seems absolutely incredible to me.
That's one of our branded.
Good girl. You get some rest now. Are you the stable master?
We did it. We're a good person. All right, now let's head into Martha's Reach for...
You barely have to step.
Other than that, I can talk about what I consider is the... Oh, speaking of, we did just get a point at Martha's Rest. I do actually really like this first... what I felt like was the first arc.
We've got war.
I was actually a really big fan. Was able to follow things, for the most part, with peace and ease.
Anything catch your eye?
So, already have a Gaia Blade, already have a Bastard Sword. You have a Goldwork Sash or Dark Sash. I already have Battle Chains, and I don't know if I have a Steel Crown or not. So, I will pick up a Steel Crown.
Thanks very much.
Want to make sure. Oh, you?
Much obliged.
I can just buy 9 of these?
There you go.
Sure.
Thanks very much.
Part of me is probably gonna regret not having those available. All of my valuables. Already, what I'm gonna do is that we already have a wolf.
Is that everything?
Already had a wolfskin sash and crown.
Fair trade.
I have 256 sharp fangs. Goodness. Like, if I truly needed money, like, I can probably get by with, like, if I sold, like, every material I have.
Well,
but I don't feel the need to. I imagine that before, like, we get too far into, like, the end game, they'll let me, go around the world and I could figure my life out with money.
It was good, honest work building an aqueduct.
Back when we had proper leaders and proper trades. No.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Sorry. Water, wrong pipe. That was bad.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So,
Yeah,
where is it
also
you're
a bit of a dominant, probably.
Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. And he hasn't come back.
That's not a good
Do you
sign.
think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
Want us to look into that?
And make sure he's safe.
Okay, there we go.
We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
I do want
said
Sid
that
back
he
at my
went out
party.
on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you. And that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Hey, there we go. We got our main quest. Who is? Go save
To the marshes, then.
Bernard?
Let's find that ladder.
I forgot. Actually, and also I forgot Daly's Torgal. Hold on.
Get it, boy!
It's so cute! I can't help it.
Did you hear the latest?
Also take out my
Here's the gate.
so we need to take the ladder and then he should be out in the marshes somewhere. Sounds like an easy enough plan to me. Other than that, I hope everybody's Sunday's going well.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Are you telling me that no one noticed? No one. Not a soul. Okay.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
Not a single soul noticed that he was in danger. I keep forgetting that citizens in JRPGs are kind of useless.
You lose.
I keep forgetting that. But at least, like, saved him?
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I am too.
Let's go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do.
One of these is I got
Thank
my
you,
positioning
lady.
right.
And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Well, I want that bridge back more than her. About me.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right?
I hear the levies
Oh.
are due to go up.
Looks like we're probably gonna have a little bit of if I had to guess, some little character development time while the bridge is being repaired. Nice. I actually really do enjoy this cast so far. Mainly, I think Sid's probably been my favorite.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
We destroyed them. What do you mean?
They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
Very well.
We'd be delighted.
And we get some money for our troubles. And a meteorite. I needed more of these. Everything in their mother needs an up.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No.
Will?
I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late. So the bearers make up the shortfall.
I see.
Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere.
I wonder if we're gonna find a couple of bears that we saw when we were kids.
Branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Wait, she just casually said... Oh, no. So she said she actively... Hey, no worries, Darius. Thank you for stopping in. But So she's telling me that she actively, like, she gave birth to a bearer, and she was like, no. I'm just not gonna deal with this, and just left it in front of the constables. So that kid's gonna have a brother that he's probably, pardon me, is never going to meet. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
That irks me.
Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glaidemond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay.
Okay, they gave me
Bear is
something
a
to do the
friend.
pastime thing.
Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
I need to sit better. I need to not have a hunchback. All right, so where is that abbey at? I would say that's got to be a little bit of a long ways. Oh, it is.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Come and have a look. Don't be shy.
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Oh, that's crazy. And I think I understand why there was
I knew that children were tested. That a bearer's fate was decided.
a complaint that I saw, but I don't want to talk about that just quite yet. I think that that'd be something more reserved for whenever I'm done with the game.
To be hated by its parents.
But there is a specific complaint that I was seeing around for a little bit. I didn't look too much into it because I didn't want that to kind of sully my overall enjoyment of the game. But yeah.
That's enough.
Oh, ooh. Okay, Clive. I can never, I'll say, I can't get enough of the combat. Which makes you really want to play Devil May Cry 5, believe it or not. Obviously, since if you guys were not aware, the combat director for Devil May Cry 5 was the person who is responsible for FF16's combat. Looks like some of these. Oh, wait! I just realized I'm just kind of killing random wild children. No. Oh, I see. That's actually a really interesting combo. If I actually like am holding square in the midst of attacking, I suppose. I have to. Oh, hold on, wait. I got it.
Let's make this quick.
It's over.
Also, I don't have any major complaints with the game so far. Oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about earlier. I wanted to talk about the first, because I think by the time that we got to the end of the third or fourth, end of last stream, so that should be stream number 3, I was a very big fan of this first story arc that we kind of went through so far. Definitely think that it did actually a pretty good job of like setting up the game with what it was trying to be, and I'm very happy with it. So it wasn't perfect, Like I said, if I include the prologue into that, I had mentioned before, at least to kind of a closer friend of mine at the moment, that some of the emotional beats were kind of lost on me due to the fact that a lot of people who I feel like game had an expectation of me to care about, it was kind of lost on me. I always hit the wrong button. So I so far have not cared as much about the toppling thing that I know I could do as an option. Ooh, 13,000. I think that's a new record.
Not this time.
I was trying to stop him from doing that. I was very desperately trying to stop him from doing that attack, but I couldn't stagger him in time. Ooh, 10 bloody hide. Don't know what we're gonna do with 10 of them, but good that we have them, right? Right? I didn't even see that plant there.
That's it.
There we go. I am quite cute. So we can't go over there to Riddick's jump yet. That's... Oh, this is going to be a very big area eventually. Good to know. I'm going to use a high potion in the potion because I don't want to be put in the situation where I'm going to die. So that would just be easy. Hold on, don't worry. I know how to play this game, I swear.
Stay down.
Woo! Where else for us to explore rather than murdering a pack of chocobos? Which I'm probably going to do anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do that anyway. I say, a lot of things in this game are definitely a lot more resilient than I had initially given it credit for.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder?
Oh, this poor chocobo is about to not know what hit. What? Oh. Only thing that I'll say, the only thing in my current kit that I'm not a fan of so far is that I'm not the biggest fan of using the Deadly Embrace. I think it definitely has a lot more utility, especially for bigger bosses where you can do the little toppling thing. But other than that, I kind of don't care for it all that much. It's not like the worst move I've ever had pleasure of using, because there are some other games where I think the honor is given to. Like, let me tell you, when I say that I have not used the magic in Final Fantasy 15, for example, I think I gave it a try, like when I was streaming that so long ago. Yeah, I had given it a try, but it was not giving what I needed it to get. But also warping or using my MP to warp around with Noxus was a lot more.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
So hopefully it's not like could you imagine if it was went full gag and it was like literal darkness, like just like oh she meant that it's as dark as.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Help me for the pain. I beg you. The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
Ooh.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable.
I see.
Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace.
the reality is that for the as long as they keep getting forced
when
and forced
next
to
you
use.
see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
I was wondering, like, if there was a cost to use their magic in the. Now I know.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
Luckily, I cleared out the vast majority. I'm not gonna go back and like fight even more. Nice. Wait. I have a brain. It's okay. I have brain cells. I almost walked all the way back. I would have looked like an idiot. Instead, we have fast travel.
It was good, honest work.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions
Feel
that
bad.
need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
I wonder if this is gonna be something that's in the cover art.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
I need to look at.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Okay, so she did. So they all know. But as I was trying to say, as my brain refused, it's actually confusing. Not confusing. Still refusing. So never mind. Oh, hey there, friend.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
I wonder if Sid's getting to that point too.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
That's kind of how I feel right now, is that Sid's kind of approaching that point.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
Can I take him with us?
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh.
Look at him.
I knew a girl back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life.
Hard's probably understating it.
Getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to.
Oh yeah, Goots. I remember. I read his name and I think Goats, but then they say it out loud and it's Goots, and I tilt. I'm holding on. Why is everything so... Wait. There's a quest. Oh, there's a lot of quests, actually.
Who's mended by the sound?
I have to find it.
Already know how I be. I just want to make sure that I do everything that I can.
I better find
So,
this
yeah.
Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands. Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played for?
I hope there isn't any quest where we have to make like a decision and then that decision leads to different reward.
I can't promise.
Because sometimes life is hard. Okay, focus on one quest at a time. So we stand on this bridge probably. Because we're just looking for a bearer, right?
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
Head over yonder. Yeah, that'll make sense. And then I can loop back around.
You barely have to step out your front.
Obviously, I probably should have headed towards over here just to grab this side quest too. But I imagine that if they make us walk somewhere else, that it won't be too far off the beat.
I better keep my eyes peeled.
I can't walk through those bushes. Sad. I think one thing that would have been cool to have though for this game is if there were destructible environments. I can understand why there is. I know that if this was on graphics mode, I'm pretty sure that would have dropped frame rate a lot.
The one. At least I know which way he went. Someone made short work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
I hope we don't have to actually fight Norris, because that would suck. Talk to him. Hold on. Don't mind me, just getting my jumps in.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me.
You were never branded. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Questline's probably interesting. Actually, would it be normally, I'm of the type where, like, if I have a lot of quests queued up, I'll just complete them all at once. All the rewards at the same time. But kind of looking like it might be better just to make use of the fast travel point when I can. Obviously, the side quests right now, their nature's floating more along the point A to point B type of mentality, I suppose. Not necessarily a bad thing, but it is a thing to observe. This town's theme reminds me of it's nighttime daytime Charlian. But to be fair, I understand that also Soken had a hand in like the music design for the game, so of course there are going to be some similarities between Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 14. But I will call them out as I see it.
A herd of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
So as we're doing these side quests, I'm still kind of thinking about what a schedule is going to be looking like, and I did post a little bit of a rough demo of what that'll probably look like actually in the sorry, I did not sleep very well. What's it called? What the streams I was going to look like in my day-to-day, considering that I work and everything. And currently, I'm thinking that every day that I am primarily at home. I also my job is a hybrid job, so I work from home some days. Are there going to be the days that I stream, which that I'm going to not be
yours, I presume.
Days and Wednesday. I think that's fair. Gives me 2 days to breathe. Unless if I start recording again, then I'll never breathe. That thing is that I kind of want to start recording again. I think that I would like for there to be content to digest on the channel as I kind of... I thought that was Sid for a second, and I was about to be like, boy? Now, obviously, could head back to main area. And then from there, all right, we can head back to the main hideout and upgrade our gear before heading out here to Eastpool. But I figured,
I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Let's get this last side quest done, and then kind of I'm keeping an eye out on the stream timer because I think today I do have to run a little shorter, but we'll kind of play it by ear. Kind of want to make sure that everything's also caught up because I think in an ideal world, I would much prefer that if I do a stream, right, that the thumbnail for is going to be up the next day, so that way you don't have what we currently a bunch of a whole bunch of the key art basically just being guys as thumbnails when I think we could do a much better job.
All right.
Let's take care of some wolves. Like I said, I don't think that a lot of the side quests that we've seen or have done anything really fan the lore of the world. Which is fine for the most part. I just know that obviously I don't have a major... Hey, yo, I got carries.
Gotta find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Why are you over here now? I mean, I guess I shouldn't mind it. But yeah, I want to kind of establish a workflow, and then Tuesday, maybe that Tuesday is probably like a day where
how long that fight will last.
streams and stuff happen, and then some uploads go up.
What's it?
Like, I do want to have like this kind of full-fledged kind of going for me, but I also have to back to that I am a human being, which I don't think I do. So there's also that too. Thank goodness this was just more of a side quest on the way.
Look, the windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Got some shells.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young.
One thing that's gonna be kind of nice is that I think what I'll probably start doing is that off camera, if I feel the need to like grind up materials or what have you, I can do that. I said I can definitely do that on my own time. Oh wait, why'd I skip that
I've
cutscene?
been wandering the world ever since.
Why did I do that?
Fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the.
Hold on. Guess we have to read a little bit. Back in, but because of the blight. Oh no! Oh no! Rodney's rife. No. I'm so sad. Oh no. Okay.
Such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool?
I doubt it.
Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
No, she would. We don't care.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
I don't like that I connected the dots because I stopped the cutscene. And then now he connected the dots. Oh my lord. This is not going in Clive's favor, like, at all.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't.
You know,
not after what I did.
This is like a nice little middle ground because obviously he was naked last stream and I was simping, caught in his armor, but this right here is perfection. Perfection right here.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
I almost used that as a thumbnail.
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Dang, they weren't. I was about to say, all right, good thing I took that screenshot. Even though they aren't going to do nothing yet.
Clive.
They aren't going to do nothing yet, but
sleep well.
But later in the game, they gonna do something. They set it up right there. This talk, they done set it up.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh my god. Oh.
Before Elwyn became Archduke, our families often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes
Not gonna
have
bark
been in
on
the
stream,
wardrobe
but
for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Ready.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Feeling feral.
They suit you well.
And also, this is completely off topic, but when I tell you that someone brought to my attention his shoulder to waist ratio, I was like, oh, hold on. I want that for myself. I want to have a, for lack of a better term, a slutty little waist. Like, I want that for me. I want to have these big shoulders and then...
Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Struggling.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
I wonder one day if when I do it. Oh, we're just getting a whole new set of equipment. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is.
If we follow the road to the...
Okay. So this is actually probably a good time to head back to the hideout. Imagine that the hideout probably has a blacksmith there. So we can probably do a bit of a stock assessment.
The way to feed.
This. Yeah, I would say I think this is as good a time as ever to do a stock assessment. Got a lot of points, got a good amount of materials, got some new equipment. And I imagine this new equipment might actually be... Oh, we already have it equipped. And it is stronger than what I had before. Yeah, I think all of it's stronger than what I had on. But I think it's still a good idea to probably check out the blacksmith nonetheless. I remember this time that the blacksmith was the other way.
Make it quick. So, will it be?
All right, so reinforce the guy blade 2.
But it'll do.
Not strong enough yet.
Yeah, that should do you.
Dash 1.
My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do you.
God, you really do really need some.
That it?
Okay.
Fine.
Like I said, I'd rather keep the gear up to date because by the time they might max out, if it's anything like God of War, that they designed this game in a way where everything could still be regularly like used. Right, where the... Why am I so bad at this? This blink over. There. Goodness great. Bad. Okay. The other thing I'm going to bring up is why were the birds so loud? Like, that's probably going to come up on stream, but like... Why were the birds so loud? shop first and foremost, though, because materials and maybe an orchestrion. But I do want to do everything that I can in the, like, well, as much as I can a first playthrough of it.
Maybe. But it's not so got anywhere else.
I feel like that was
Anything
Clive's
take your
voice.
fancy?
Skyblade, I already have one. Gold Workstation, I already have one. I already have one. Can't get.
There you are.
I will take every opportunity. Probably don't need to get any Valley Matter for a little while. Can't get love. Valuable.
Come back soon now.
Alright, I say we're all good to go. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna have to come back to all these stores at least a couple of times.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
Yeah.
You're mistaken. Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
Maybe.
My bearers?
Wait, what does he mean by that? Oh, and we're also gonna act like Jill's not here either. I just realized that.
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families.
Subtitles help a lot, by the way.
When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to.
So they just became regular people.
In your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father.
Let them live their own lives, right?
And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields
If I were Clive,
their
I'd let them go.
masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
want y'all to know that everything went wrong.
Fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like
Jack,
that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
I was just trying to move my stream deck up so that way you guys didn't see like strain to reach over. So if I wanted Mike or switch over to Kieran, wouldn't be that big of a deal. But in the process of moving it over, everything like fell, and I was like, oh no, this is not what I had wanted to happen like at all. But it's okay. I hope the old man didn't fall into the...
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right,
Would
let's
be.
ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Have you seen the old man?
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions.
I need to beat her
Levies going
up.
up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
So I guess the mayor was the only person who probably would have recognized Clive in this outfit. By the way, it's fire, shoulders. Jim.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Vicereine stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak.
More clues.
He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with them.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
Name Patrick seems to follow me everywhere.
I'm sorry, Jill.
That's okay.
For making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
Also, by the way, I'll just be
Where the
vibe and enjoy the
bloody
game.
hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, He's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Do you not talk to anybody here? What do you mean we know the... Bruh.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
What way would he have walked out, I wonder?
Understood. You keep searching here. We'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Don Tootin'.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
Glad that the game keeps it relatively simple. Like,
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
but man, I was gonna say this old man's got steps. Plus, if he's been missing since like the beginning of the day, then that would make some sense as well. I honestly thought that a monster was about to just manifest itself out of one of the bushes, and I would have been ready to cry.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Of course, nothing can ever be simple.
They need to die.
Agreed.
Nothing can ever be this simple. Wait, what do you mean new enemies approach? Is it weird that sometimes whenever like I don't do the combat for a little while that the muscle memory just kind of fades out of existence? Is that weird? Because I genuinely felt like I had forgotten to play the game for a split, and I totally forgot to use my skill point.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me.
Mm-hmm.
I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Come on, Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Which like hypothetically, I don't know what circumstances would cause in the game. Like, that might take a bit longer.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better.
Last thing we need is to break his mind.
The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
All right, let's see. I want to walk out the gate and at least see how far Phoenix Gate is. I think that pace everything out right once we see Phoenix Gate, then we can probably wrap things up after that. Hopefully I don't end up causing a giant like chain of events where stream ends up a lot longer than initially intended.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I suppose that's one small mercy.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
So I actually can't use magic at all. Like I can't even augment my sword with...
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
If they're giving me potions, then I should be a little bit worried about what's the green is. Already came back.
There it is. Phoenix Gate.
A lot of years, right?
Where it all went wrong.
Face your past. Gotta do it.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
Hey, let's head to Phoenix Gate. Oh, the dim. If we're eventually going to go out over here into the more dead area. I didn't even realize that Rosalind and God, I love this.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around.
God, I think this is going to be a very tough area, like
Could I have done
mental.
Could anyone?
Got torched up in flames, but that's what you get for having to firefighting.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Fighting Imperial? Monster. Oh.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
I don't... This is going to be this entire, like, temple area, right? Because when we were doing the fight before, found everything.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Pushing, right? And before I just jump started a whole dungeon.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Yeah, the blessing,
Hence
though, right?
The castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Wonder if it's like trials.
Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Which you have, some of it. If anything, you have the blessing, but you might have absorbed it without knowing. See? I figured that it would work for him. That would make sense.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
If anything, will get answered.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens.
I was about to say, wouldn't that be a trip if this one didn't open and they were like stuck between like areas?
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
I mean, the architecture says otherwise.
It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh, those are gonna activate. I don't know about you, but I'm technically in the type of people who don't just like blissfully walk around the ground. So like if I see something weird, like a little elevator switch that happened.
What do we do?
The usual.
Like, I would avoid stepping on it. I think as we have our magic back, that would have been awkward if we still continued to just this entire section was just done without magic. Luckily, it wasn't hard though. Something that I do want to say that I appreciate about these cutscenes though, that it genuinely does feel like living in an era where all the cutscenes have a little, I feel to them. Something that I have really been liking in okay. Ooh. Hey. That wasn't very appreciated.
Function.
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Ruins are actually like genuinely incredible, and hey, I thought that was about to be a potion. I was gonna be like, greed is never punished.
Let's make this quick.
Hey, that wasn't very nice. I hope one day, like in an update, they give you like preset loadouts, because I think it'd be cool to have like different sets. Like obviously, there's one for like exploration. I think that would be really cool, to be honest. All right, is this gonna be a bigums? It is.
Looks like it can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
For some reason, I thought I had a block. Force it. One, two, three, 4, 5 with down thrust. 5. I actually did a deadly leap chain instead of moving backwards. Oh, ow. I don't know what I did there. So I guess this would be where having the third icon have like perks. Fuck on. Come on, greed is never punished.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Guys, greed is never punished. But I do get a gouge accepted. I'll take a gouge damage. Rising flame. We're living good. We're living good. Oh, once again, finding potions and stuff ahead of time, which means that greed really was never punished. I do appreciate that they do actually make use of bombs.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
That's enough.
Maybe I should be, guys, get big and continue to bomb things. Let's not have them. Let's yeah. I didn't have any more iconic abilities up, so I was like, you know what? You do you, King. You can blow up. I'm not feeling it. Not one bit.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix will receive a warmer welcome.
Later?
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect.
Yep.
Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Although I do miss Sid's
How tall are you?
I want to take out these defense notes. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Oh, that was so bad. God, I can't time that right to save my life. I can't time anything right to save it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1. 3. There we go. Woo! Sorry, I had a thing on my toes like really hard for a second to try to get my inputs out in the correct order. My brain was sitting there like, Oh, good lord, there's more.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest.
Yep. Will these come back up, or am I just gonna never mind, I'm just gonna take it. Staggered. There we go. Bomb before it even has the thought of doing remotely anything. And I'm glad I never bought that. I would have been upset. So I think with the Rook's Gambit in specific, I think you can probably stack them. Imagine though if you could stack them and then all of a sudden you have like entire like little mini setup going for you. Or instead of relying on like actually dodging, you just time since the strength. Wonder if they allowed for fractions like that. Would be boss time?
I don't like this.
Oh, matchstick armor.
Seems the feeling's mutual. This time.
Couldn't dodge that perfectly. Ow.
Drawing in energy.
Not for long it isn't. With me. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Oh, nice. Okay, ooh, that was a nice parry. I didn't even mean to do that. The precision dodging like makes this significantly more like no. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. That I did actually get skill dip there. Okay, I hit dodge there, but pop off, I guess. Well, I guess this is one way to get my potions. All right. I'm glad that I beat him that time. I will say that much. I'm still bitter that I had lost. I'll be bitter about that. Super bitter, yeah. So bitter, yeah.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
I'm guessing it's because we're technically not supposed to be here. Because we aren't Joshua. That would be my immediate.
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here.
Clive and I share one brain cell. Well, actually, that would technically be true because I'm the one controlling his gameplay.
Jill, look.
What am I looking at?
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
I guess this would probably be the way that be able to tell exactly he's going. And I'm glad that I took a second to walk backward. Would have missed out on pots myself. I got an accessory for Wicked Wheel. You know, while I'm thinking about it, let's get these last two. Now, all of Clive's base abilities are mastered. What I'm thinking, I use Gouge a lot, but I think Wicked Wheel. Also, I don't use Stomp very often. And that'll give me just enough to also increase Gouge. I guess I just don't think of moving around in the game like that, so. Maybe Stomp is like super sleeper and super strong. Me? Yeah, I feel like I see like what would be like a mural, or not necessarily a mural, but a statue of Garuda. By the way, we destroyed. Kind of. What's that?
Right then.
Hi. Oh. Fresh. Oh. Sorry. I believe that these things are easy enough to stagger.
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
There aren't secrets I necessarily like, mind you. But now that we fought them once just to get a feel for them, the game's more than likely going to throw more of this type of stuff at us. Yeah, I think the game's done with giving me automation. Or automatons. I don't know why my brain thought automations when automatons. I think the correct word.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
You know what? I'm surprised that they haven't implemented like little mini for us to do. Are you heading this way? Oh, I guess this is just figure it out, David type situation. I mean, I don't mind. The follow-up attack speed's a little... The follow-up attack speed a little... nice on the gouge now it's upgraded a little bit.
Lights.
Well, that did something.
Yeah, it's like we're activating the mural itself. So we have to kind of keep going through the center. Fight a couple guys. Go to the next one in the center. This was all big and glowy, so I just figured that this was the right way to go. Hey. Got our way forward, everybody.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
All right, so what are the odds that I'm about to fight another boss here in a second? Much as I would not like that, I would not appreciate that. Like the odds are there in a respectful manner.
All seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
More.
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Like, the mural itself looks a little bit deprecated. I thought that was like mold.
Some sort of god.
Probably our final boss. Oh.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Oh. That's Did the others have to go through something like this?
I'm back.
Joshua!
Oh.
Stop it! Please! Stop!
Fight him. Clive, you got a sword.
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
Why the other guy in the hood with Themys's looking hair? That's Joshua, because they got a similar hair thing going on.
I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
I think he's still alive. He didn't see a body. Because the Phoenix... Not certain yet. But it wouldn't surprise me given the nature of JRPG. Could you imagine if we went through all this character development just to have it be undermined by the fact that Josh was still alive? Could y'all imagine?
truth that awaits me. I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Hold on. Some thumbnail shots, dog. This game is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Oh, I'm on the wrong form. No wonder I was like... Oh no! Get me out! Get me out! Get me out! Ooh! Nice! Scorched earth. Oh, hey, I dodged it. Oh no, I missed. I wanted to stagger him because that was the one thing that I knew I was able to. Here we go. 15K, that's disgusting. That is a lot. But we quite literally faced our inner demon. It was just that we knew that it was free. You're like, yeah. Every time we fought an icon thus far.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
When I have a whole bunch of these saved, this stream alone.
Not this time.
Oh. Okay, so this is the real boss battle. This song is beautiful, by the way. Oh. Oh, devil trigger time. Showing that you can do it. Come on, Clive. Knowledge that you can do it too.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Okay. Got him staggered. Oh. I'll just keep running. No, I did not into the fire though. Gouge to break down a stagger bar. Oh, I couldn't see him. No, that's not fair. Go. Oh. Oh, that's not fair. Remember that kicking is the thing that existed. All right, Clive, you gotta do it yourself. Want to win, right?
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you.
All right, let's do it.
It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Hey, we got it. Oh, I'm hot. A very literal sense. It started.
Show yourself, you're free.
I'm ready for my Gravitar to just cry right now. This is fun. This take, I don't know why, but I had gotten vibes of Return to Oblivion from it that we played so far. So it's gonna be Ifrit versus Ifrit because that would probably explain a lot. He's had an entire internal demon conflict, but now he's going to be the one in control. I mean, obviously, like, last time I was in control when we did this before. Do this. I like how cinematic this is. Ooh, good punch. Ooh. Ooh. Did it. Vanquished our inner shadow. I think I did a good job that fight. And that got us to level 22. They gave us a fire shard too. Even though I don't know how that works considering this is an internal. I was expecting to get through all. Oh, you know what? This gives big Persona 4 vibes. That entire...
Clive, are you all right?
Yep, we can control our icon now, baby.
Gil. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Oh yeah, also that was the last thing though I saw in the icon demo. Was the limit break. I got to see that too, and now we get to use that in game. Yeah, but I do genuinely think the thing that's absolutely crazy about FF16 is any of these shots can be used.
Are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since.
From 13 years.
Now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant?
That's actually the biggest mystery I want to know the answer to.
The man who brought us here. And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too.
Something's up with Jill's hair. I could see.
There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the
Eyes are
truth.
so pretty.
Even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Yeah. Sometimes you have the bad experiences to be guided by the.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Oh. Oh god, not a meanwhile. I'm trying to wrap the stream up, guys. Castle Dazbog. Oh, that's the Titan guy.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me?
Is, I'm guessing, her body stuff.
Where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, my lord.
I hate to be the little guy who had to deliver that. I'd hate to be him. He didn't deserve any of that.
Benedicta.
I figured. It was probably like the necklace. That's some sort of. Where does the game exactly want me to go? Obviously, we're about like. Oh.
So what?
Before I forget. Oh, okay. I can upgrade his limit break if I decided. I'll learn this. Interesting.
Next.
We returned to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then.
I think before we move on any further with the game, I should probably just go ahead and wrap up stream. Otherwise, I'll never stop. So, thank you guys all for watching today's stream for Final Fantasy VI. Tomorrow, Monday, we're going to be streaming a little bit late into the weekend. Probably like starting around 8 p.m. And then from there, we're going to continue to kind of see where everything else kind of takes us. I'm really And as always, if you guys haven't already, you guys can leave subscribe for up and ready for you guys. With that said, Monday's gonna be the last day or Wednesday. So, you guys all once again, and I will see you